Dandelions are a beautiful thing. I think a lot of people call them weeds, but they have a magic about them. A magic, I say. But you know how when you're a child and you pick up those little seed heads and you make a wish and you blow it. That's lovely. That's a sort of magic, don't you think? Well, besides that, they have a lot of good value for human health. When I was a little child, I was told the plants with the white sap like that have medicinal value. That's what I was told. I didn't know in what way, so I just kind of kept that in my heart and thought about it. I've since learned a thing or two about dandelions. I first began to learn about dandelions when I was doing painting on Main Street, the giant 6-foot-tall bison statue. I was painting that, and I came up with this idea. Well, what if I put a little piece of food or something in his mouth? And I went out to the site where he was going to be standing, and I saw a dandelion there, and I said, So I wrote to somebody I know a very knowledgeable Buffalo lady, and she's my friend. And well, I asked her, do buffalo actually eat dandelions? And she said not only do they eat them, but it's actually really nutritious and good for them, right? And so she gave me a bunch of articles to read about that, and I continued to read about and learn about them, and I started playing with as I began to understand them a bit. I learned that dandelions, there had been some dandelions that were actually brought here by the European settlers, the colonizers, because it was a source of food, right? The dandelion was a source of food. And before they got here, there was also species that are native to America. I was told by people in my Cherokee community, they said that it was medicinal, and it was good for food and was good for medicine. And so I got a little bit more courage, and I started eating the dandelions myself. I'd eat the flowers, because every part of the dandelion is edible. You got the flowers, and you have the leaves and the stems, and you have the roots. And I like to take the yellow flowers, the ones that smell so nice and pretty, and I will turn them over in a sweet batter, and I'll fry them, and I'll eat them like that as a nice treat. I'll take the leaves, and they're really good for salads. I use them on my sandwiches all the time and stuff. And I'll take the root and cut up and prepare the root, and my mom turns that into a tea, which helps her blood and her heart and her kidneys and things. So of course you gotta do your research, because not everybody's bodies are the same, and you might have some allergies or something. It's kind of one of those things that you have to spiritually discern for yourself. And you, of course, if you have family who know about it, they can help you, because the closer you're related to somebody, the better they are able to recommend natural foods and these sorts of things to you. So of course do your own research, but for me, this is the way I like to prepare dandelions when I'm about to feed them to my family for a salad. So enjoy! I have a huge dandelion. I just pulled up from the ground, and I'm gonna eat it. This is a pretty good root on there. It's about 2 years old, 2-year-old root, which I think is the best. Might be a year old actually, but it is what it is. And it's got a lot of good leaves on it, some flowers, and it should be tasty. I'm gonna wash off all this stuff though. So here's my leafy greens. I've hosed them off really well, and then I've rinsed them off in the sink just to be extra. And now I'm going to pop off the roots. As you can see here, I've already popped that one off. I popped off the roots. I'm just going to take off the roots because they're medicinal, and I'm going to give those to my mom. The rest is going in a salad. So here is the greens all cleaned up. Just have that little white part at the bottom. I'm going to cut that off, and I'm going to eat these in a salad. Oh, and the root as well. This is the root. And there we have it. The greens, the whites, and ready for eating. It goes without saying that you shouldn't eat any kind of dandelion or any plant at all that has been sprayed with toxins or chemicals or things like that. Wish the world would be a little bit more lenient about those sorts of things and just let the good things survive. But anyway, that's why I let them grow all over my property, and I celebrate it every time I find out that somebody else is letting dandelions grow on their property. It's because the dandelions are so beneficial and good. The dandelion also cultivates a microbe environment where it heals and causes the soil to begin to heal as well. So it doesn't only heal us when we eat it, it also heals the dirt and the microbe environment and enables better things to thrive. Of course, well, I hope it actually grows in your yard, but yeah, enjoy.